Good morning, all. Just we'll have a recap of what we discussed in the last class. It's about combination of capacitors. In combination of capacitors, we discussed about series. So series capacitors, that means if you take a 3 or more number of capacitors or 2 capacitors connected in series. So how to connect in series? The negative plate of the first capacitor connected to the positive plate of the second capacitor, and negative plate of the second capacitor connected to the positive plate of the third capacitor, and so on. Finally, the positive terminal, the first plate positive plate is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, and the last plate negative terminal connected to the negative terminal of the battery. So here we can observe Q is same. Next, V is different, which is distributed. If I take V, the total potential V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. As in, we take a current in the resistors as it is same. Here also Q will be same and V is different. The ratios we calculated C1, C2, C3. Then how the effective circuit will be there. Then what is the effective capacitance when they are connected in a series. Then we did some problems on it. In these problems, what is the effective capacitance, charge on each capacitor, potential difference, energy stored in both capacitors. Next, I ask you to do this question as a homework, right? Okay, now we'll start the class with parallel combination, right? So let me take parallel combination. 15th May. Right. Here, first one is parallel combination. You can take parallel combination of capacitors. So first, how if 2 or 3 capacitors are there, how we connect in parallel combination. First, let me take 3 capacitors. First one, second one, and third one. 3 plates I took. Right. So one is positive plate, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. If all positive plates are connected to positive terminal of the battery, all negative plates are connected to negative terminal of the battery, like this. See, all positive plates are connected to one point, and all negative terminals are connected. All negative terminal. Now they are connected to a positive terminal of the battery and a negative terminal of the battery. So here it is a positive. There's nothing but negative. Hope this is clear. Now, if I take here C1, capacitance is C1, C2 or C3 capacitance. Here potential is V. If I take plus V, it's nothing but zeros. Fine. Okay. Now here, if I take this potential, here I can take V, and the same will be transferred till here. The same potential will be transferred here, and same potential will be transferred here. That means potential difference across any resistor, any capacitor, if you take for first resistor or second resistor or third resistor, all are equal potential difference. So now we can say here when charge, this nothing but a Q is the charge here. This Q charge will be distributed into Q1, Q2, and Q3. Like this. Q1, Q2, and Q3. This is clear. Q1, Q2, and Q3. So here, what are the things that we have to discuss? See here, potential is same. Number one, V is the same. Potential same across the capacitors. That is first capacitor, second capacitor, third capacitor. But Q is distributed. So Q, whatever you are entering at this junction, is distributed as Q1, Q2, Q3. So Q is a difference. Q is a difference. Next, if I want to take the ratios, let me take the ratios. So Q1 is to Q2 is to Q3. Can be written as now C1 is to C2 is to C3. Right. So the ratios, if you take here, charge is distributed, Q is equals to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q2 plus Q3. Hope this is clear. Q is equals to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q2. So charge is distributed. The total charge Q is equal to what? Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. Hope this is clear. Right. If I convert this into an effective circuit, effective. So here 1, 2, 3. If I combine, then we can draw the circuit like this. It will be now effective circuits or with effective capacitance. Now this is V, here it is a plus V, here it is a 0, plus, minus, here a potential V, here it is a 0, here also 0, and here it is nothing but V. So Q is that charge entering, total charge. Here let me take, this is nothing but C effective. Now C effective, we can say C effective. So Q is equal to C effective is nothing but C equals to Q by V, Q by V, or Q equals to C effective into V. So this is what's the total charge which is entering, right? Now here Q1, Q2 and Q3, Q1, Q2, Q3, right? So now C effective is Q by V, or Q is equals to C into V. Hope this is clear to you. Fine. Next, if I proceed with this C effective, how to calculate? Now Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. So Q I got, now Q is equal to CE into V. Next Q1, similarly I can write C1 into V. Q2 I can write a C2 into V, and Q3 if I take a C3 into V, right? Simply substitute all the values. Now Q is equals to Q is nothing but CE into V, CE into V plus CE into V equals to C1 into V plus C2 into V plus C3 into V. Why I'm taking here V is not V1, V2, V3 because V is same here. Think clear? So potential is same. Now if I take C effective is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. This is what C effective, or we can say that this is in a C in parallel. So C in parallel equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3, right? If I take n number of capacitors, C in the parallel is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3 plus so on n into C, okay, or Cn. So if C1 equal to C2 equal to C3 equal to, okay, equals to so on C, all capacitor, then C in parallel can be written as n into C, right? So even we got in a series combination 1 by Cs is equals to 1 by C 1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3 plus so on, okay. Now with this can also be written as 1 by C in series is equals to, so n by C we can write. Here n is nothing but number of capacitors, and here condition is C1 should be equal to C2 should be equal to C3 should be equal to so on. Now combining these two things, let me take this nothing but equation number 1, is nothing but equation number 2. So from 1 and 2 equations, from 1 and 2 equations, 1 and 2 equations, what I can write Cp divided by Cs, right? Cp divided by Cs. Here what I'll do, Cs can be written as Cs is equal to C by N. Am I right? C in series is C by N. Now Cp divided by Cs is equals to, now I can write N into C divided by Cs can be written as C by N. So it will be multiplied with it. So these two will get cancelled. Now we are getting Cp by Cs equals to N square, or N is equals to under root of Cp by Cs. This is nothing but effective capacitance in parallel and series. If all capacitances are equal, then N is what? Number of capacitors we can calculate by using that formula. Hope this is clear. Now what we can how we can proceed here. Let us see. So what we discussed here, V is same. So potential is same. Q is a difference because Q will be distributed into Q1, Q2, Q3. Fine. So in parallel combination. In parallel combination of capacitors, right? So all positive charges connected to positive terminal of the battery, all negative charges connected to negative terminal of the battery. Then the combination is said to be parallel combination, in which the ratio of charges, next ratio of capacitors, then the total charge Q is equals to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. Next, if I take effective circuits with effective capacitance, so C is equals to Q by V. So here effective capacitance, or we can say that it is connected in a parallel. We can say that parallel capacitance. Okay. Now C in V, so parallel capacitance, C is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. Cp is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. Next, we can take in n number of terms, that is n number of capacitors. Cp is equals to n into C, and similarly for a series combination, C by n. So ratio, if I get, so this will be the ratio of it. We can calculate number of capacitors in this. Hope this is clear. If you have any doubts in this one, let me know, then I'll proceed. Hope this is clear to all. Okay, now let us start the question here. So 3 capacitors are there. Let me take 1 microfarad, 2 microfarads, and 3 microfarads connected to 4 volts of battery. This is plus and it is minus. Right, what we have to calculate here, effective capacitance, charge on each capacitor at delta V across the each capacitor, and energy stored in any one. We can take it as energy stored in 1 or 2 or 3. So let me do only 1 microfarad. You can do it as for even 2 and 3 microfarads. Okay, first try to do along with me. I'm starting the problem, none of you. Okay, now first effective capacitance, one should identify all are in a parallel. So 1, 2, 3. Here C1 equals to 1 microfarads. Next C2 equals to 2 microfarads, and C3 equals to 3 microfarads, and potential V is equals to 4 volts. So this is very clear, right? Next, moving to potential is over. What we require, effective capacitance. As what is the effective capacitance? Anybody got it? Effective means they are in parallel, so that I'll write in parallel. Cp is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. All are in parallel. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 is nothing but 6 microfarads. Hope this is clear. Now Cp is nothing but, or C effective, here I can write Cp equals to 6 microfarads. Now what I'll do, I'll do an effective capacitor, effective circuit here, the modified circuits. So now this is the modified circuits, which is having a, fine, this is nothing but plus, here it is minus, here how much given, 4 volts, this is 4 volts. Effective capacitance C effective, or C in parallel, Cp will take it as C in parallel equal to 6 microfarads. Hope this is clear. Now what we require, the charge we require. So what is the charge, right? What is the charge we require? So what we require is a charge. So charge, if I take here, is nothing but a Q, right? Here Q will be entering, is nothing but a Q1, Q2 and a Q3. Q2 and a Q3, right? Q is the distributed as Q1, Q2, Q3. Now here effective. So here if I take, so this will be Q. What is Q entering? See, C is there, V is there. Now V is equal to Q. You can calculate. Anybody got any answer for Q? Anybody? So okay. Now C is equals to Cp is equals to Q divided by V, or Q is equals to Cp into V. Right? Or Q is equals to Cp, that is 6 into 4. Nothing but Q is equals to 24 microcoulombs. This is the charge which is entering, right? 24, right? So 24 is entering here. So now the charge will be 24 microcoulombs. Now 24 microcoulombs should be distributed Q1, Q2, Q3. So now how to calculate this 24? So if I want to calculate charges individual, so what should I require? Here capacitance is there already 1 microfarads. On 1 microfarad, if I want to calculate the charge, what is the charge which is entering into 1 microfarads? Then I want potential here. Of course, potential I know each and every, that is nothing but 4. Here it is 0. Here out of 4 and 0 volts, right? So potential difference across any capacitor is nothing but here 4 volts. Here also 4 volts. Here also 4 volts. Right? Is it clear? 4 volts, 4 volts, and 4 volts. Now it is very easy to calculate the charge on each capacitor. Now can you tell me what is the charge on the first capacitor? Here if I want to write charge on first capacitor, right? So charge Q1. Q1 equal to, what should I write? Q is C is equal to Q by V, right? C is equals to Q by V, or Q is equals to C into just multiplication. C is nothing but 1 microfarads. Okay, C is equal to 1 microfarads into 4, right? So Q1 equals to 4 microcoulombs. 4 microcoulomb. Is it clear? This one Q1 is 4 microcoulombs. Next, can you tell me what is Q2 now? Q2 is equal to same thing. 2 microfarad capacitance is there, 4 volts is there. So that is nothing but 8 microcoulombs. Next to Q3, if you take Q3, Q3 same thing on Q3 capacitor, that's nothing but C1, here it is nothing but a C2, here it's nothing but C3. So C3 capacitor is 3 microfarads, 3 in 4. So 3 into 4, which is nothing but 12 microcoulombs, right? It is, hope it is clear, right? So you can check it out whether the total charge you are getting 24 or not. Then you can give the conclusion here. See, Q1 is 4 microcoulombs, Q2 is 8 microcoulombs, Q3 is 12 microcoulombs. Here Q is equals to 24 microcoulombs. Hope this is clear, right? So you can check it out whether you are getting uh, total is 24 or not. And we got effective capacitance is Cp is equal to 6 microfarads. Cp is how much? 6 microfarads. And the total charge what we got is 24. Now let us see. Here first thing is over. Effective capacitance is over. Next charge on each capacitor is over. Delta V is each capacitor. Delta V is on each capacitor will be same because they are connected in parallel to each other. Okay, let me check it out now. What is Q1, Q2 and Q3 I got here. So Q1, what I got Q1, let us see 4, 8 and this is 4 microcoulombs. Q2 equals to 8 microcoulombs and Q3 equals to 12 microcoulombs. Just try to add all. Now Q is equals to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. So Q is equals to, so total charge should come as how much? 24 microcoulombs. So 4 plus this is nothing but 24 microcoulombs. Hope this is clear, right? All of you. Now hope you can do now. What is the energy stored? Energy stored in any capacitor you can do, because already you have half a CV square. So for example, if I want energy stored in a first capacitor, that is if I want to calculate energy stored U, let me take it as U, energy stored in 1 microfarad capacitor. So if I want 1 microfarad capacitor, half a CV square, simply half a CV square or C1. V is the potential which is common. So potential common how much? 4 volts. Simply we can substitute here 4 volts. Half a C1 is how much? C1 is 1 microfarad. 1 into V square. V square is nothing but 16. So 16 into, let me substitute that also 1 microfarad means 10 to the power of minus 6 into potential. Potential is how much? 4, 4, 4 is 16. This is 1 is 8. So U on the first capacitor, U energy on 1 microfarad can be written as 8 into 10 to the power of minus 6. 8 into 10 to the power of minus 6 farads or joules. Right? This is the first one. 1 microfarad, 8 into 10 to the power of minus 6 joules. Now similarly, if I want on a second one, 2 microfarads, 2 microfarads. Similarly, we can calculate half C2 into V square. Can anybody got the answer? Half C2. C2 is how much? C2 is 2 microfarads. So 2 into 10 to the power of minus 6 into V square. V square is again 60. This is 1. So we are getting here energy on energy stored in a 2 microfarad capacitor is 16 into 10 to the power of minus 16 joules, right? Minus 6 joules. Hope this is clear. Similarly, you can calculate energy stored on a 3 microfarad capacitor, which is nothing but half C3 V square, or we can write a half into C3. C3 is how much? Can you tell me C3? C3 is 3 into 10 to the power of minus 6 farads into 16. Again, V square. This is 1 is nothing but 8. So we'll be getting 1624. So now energy in 3 microfarads is 8 324. 24 into 10 to the power of minus 6 joules, right? So these are the things that we discussed. Even we calculated energy stored on 1 microfarad capacitor and energy stored in 2 microfarad capacitor. Next, energy stored in 3 microfarad capacitor, right? So energies we calculated. So what I use the formula? Only half a CV square. So energy you can half a CV square. See, you can use even U is equals to half Q into V, no problem. U is equals to Q square by 2C. Any formula we can use to get the same answer. Same answer will be there. You can check it out once. Hope this is clear, all of you. Yes. So here effective is nothing but Q by C. Everybody, hope this is clear to all. So if you have any doubt, let me know. Then I'll give one problem, try to solve and tell me the answer. Fine. So here is the question. Just 4 capacitors are there. First and second capacitors as shown I connected. Then third and fourth capacitor. We want to calculate the capacitance across A and B. Right. So 1 minute time. Just try and tell me the answer. All capacitance is C. Each is C. So here most of the students posted in the chat box, one is 5C by 2 and the other is 5 by 2C. So remaining students, see, whenever we want to calculate effective capacitance between A and B, what you do is you try to connect a battery across A and B. First step that you have to do, connect a battery. Now I'll be taking, this is capacitor 1, 2 and these two are in parallel to each other. First try to identify whether they are in series or parallel. Okay, basic problem I'm showing. Now try to connect a battery so that you will be getting more clarity here. So if I connect a battery, this is positive and negative. Here now the charge will be entering. The same charge will enters to C and C. That means these two are parallel. That is first and second capacitors are in series to each other. Series means we know that what is the formula for series? These two are in parallel because here charge Q entering is distributed into Q1 and Q2. So these two are in parallel. Now 3 and 4. If I say one capacitor 1 and 2 are in a series, number 1 series, and 3 and 4 are in parallel to each other. 3 and 4 are in parallel to each other. Fine. Now effective capacitance between 1 and 2. So C effective or C in a series 1 and 2. Just I'm writing, let's C series 1 and 2 equals to, what is the formula that we have to use? Can anybody tell? So C1 C2 divided by C1 plus C2. Right, C1 C2, that is a C square divided by 2C. These two will get cancelled. Now I'm getting C by 2. Am I right? C by 2. Hope this is clear. Next, so for a parallel combination, I'm taking parallel combination 3 and 4 are parallel combination. When they are in parallel combination, C3 plus C4. C3 plus C4, it is nothing but a 2C. Okay. Now I'll reconstruct this circuits like this. Now I have two capacitors, one and another capacitor. This completely become the first one, this is first one, and this is completely second one. So first and the second, that is a C in series 1 2 and a C in a parallel 3 4, okay, are connected to a battery of potential V. Is connected to battery of potential V, positive and negative. So now already we got, this is a C by 2, this is nothing but C. Now these two are in parallel to each other, are in series, okay. So are in series. So what we can take here, I'll take in a series. These two are in series. So C in a series. Now C effective equal to, so C, let me take this nothing but a C by 2, C1 C2, C1 C2 divided by C1 plus C2. So let me take this as C1 now. Here it is nothing but C2. Now C effective can be written as C effective equal to C1 C2. C1 is C by 2 into 2C divided by C by 2 plus 2C. So C effective equal to 2 to gaya. So C square divided by, in the denominator we are getting a C by 2 plus 2C, which I'll get 5C by 2. 5C by 2. Yes, C and C gone. So C effective is equals to 2C by 5. This might be the correct answer. Okay. So what you did, okay, you not followed what I told. Is it clear, all of you? Yes, yes, no. Okay. All the students, what they did mistake is, whenever they, it is in series बोले तो क्या करा, 1 by C is equal to 1 by C plus 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. मैं बोला use नको करो ये, you should not use this one, because after getting the answer directly you will take, I already told to you this one. Even though you did the mistake, you got the wrong answer. Right? Whenever two capacitors are there, simply you take C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. So by the experience I told, so even though after telling many times you did mistake. Very good. So one should learn from their mistake. Now the question is, three capacitors are there of capacitance C each are connected in the form of an equilateral triangle. Right? Like we want to calculate across AB. If I want across AB, so most of them in the chat box posted 3C by 2 is the answer. Let us see whether it is correct or not. See, when I want across AB, what you do is try to connect a battery, that's all, so that you will be getting more clarity here. So try to connect a battery. If I give this is nothing but potential positive and negative. When I connect a battery here, Q, this is nothing but Q is entering. Here it is distributed, charges distributed. Let us take it as Q1 and Q2. So this Q2 will be passing through this one. So the second and 2 and 3 are in a parallel, are in a series to each other, are in series to each other. Hope this is clear. Are in series, right? Next, first complete the circuits. So all the time you have to modify the circuits. So now if I want to write here, this is nothing but one circuits across C23, and here one more is there, C is nothing but C. So it is connected to a battery of potential, like very clear, we can get it. So this is positive, negative, this is nothing but potential. C23, if I take a C2 and a 3, these two are in a series. Series means C1 C2 divided by C1 plus C2. So what I can write here now, C1 C2 C23 is equal to C square divided by 2C. So C gaya. So how much it is? C by 2. So now here it is C by 2. Here it is C. Now C by 2 and C are parallel to each other. That's all. So I told that whenever you want to calculate in parallel, so parallel means C1 plus C2. That's all. So series, try to use C1 C2 by C1 plus C2, because most of them 1 by C they will use, but again they don't convert to C. So CP is nothing but C1 plus C2, which is nothing but C by 2 plus C, or CP is equals to 3C by 2. Hope this is clear. So most of them posted answer is correct. Hope this is clear to all. Yes. So this will be the correct answer. Fine, all of you. So you can see clearly. Okay, all of you. Yes, clear. So basic only, we are trying to calculate the effective capacitor. Once you are thorough with effective capacitor, we can move little more problems. Rupali given 3C by 2. Okay. So remaining students also get. Now, okay. I'm going to level 2. So this is level 1. If I take level 2, I'm going now. Just give me first. Only effective capacitance we started. Okay. So effective capacitance. Let us see here. Second, I take third question. So try to take third question. So 4 capacitors are there now. 4 capacitors, 1, 2, and 3. Here it is 4. 4 capacitors are there, right? Let me take each capacitor is C, C, and C and C. Let me take the points A, B, C, and D, right? So let me take, this is first capacitor, second capacitor. Here it is C, third capacitor. Here it is fourth capacitor. Okay. Now what we have to calculate? Calculate, fine. First one, number 1, capacitance, effective capacitance across AB, number 1. So effective capacitance across AC, across AC, come on, across AC. 2 questions are there, across AB and AC. I'll give 1 minute or 2 minutes. You can try this problem. Come on. So if we want to calculate across, first thing is AB. So what I told, if you want to calculate capacitance across AB, just try to connect a battery so that you will be getting clarity. Okay, first we'll try to complete across AC. Across AC means try to connect a battery like this. When you connect a battery, it will be more clear to you. When I connect a battery, right, to positive and negative. Now here charge Q, whatever Q is there, so it will be distributed into 2 parts. Let us take it as Q1 and Q2. The same charge will be passing through this one, Q1. This is nothing but Q1. Again here it is Q2. Here it is Q2. And finally it will be coming outside. Conservation of charge. That means here if I take first one, there's nothing but second one. Here a third one and a fourth one. Clearly when you observe, 1 and 2 are in series, 3 and 4 are in series. So what you can do, just to try to modify the circuits. So all the time you have to modify, then only you can get the answer properly, right? So if I modify the circuit, you can see. So here 1 and 2 are in a series. So what I'll get, series bole to series CS is equal to C1 C2 by C1 plus C2, right? So we'll get a C by 2. So that is nothing but a c into c, c square divided by 2c, which is nothing but c by 2. This complete part is also c by 2. So c by 2, here it is c by 2, right? Now if I can take like this is a c by 2, here is also c by 2, right? So it is nothing but c by 2, right? C by 2, here it is c by 2. Is it clear? So this is across the total. This means 1 and 2 are in series and 3 and 2 are in series. Let me take these 2 points are A and C. That's it. So here it is connected potential. Now these two are in, so let me take this is 1 and 2. 1 and 2 are in again parallel to each other. Parallel means now C effective is equals to C1, C1 plus C2. That is C effective. I am taking it as across AC. When I take across AC, C by 2 plus C by 2. C by 2 plus C by 2. I am getting C across AC is equals to 2C. Sorry, C is nothing but C. Hope this is clear at this point. So what you have to do all the time? Change the circuit, modify the circuits. Fine. Now, can anybody tell what is the correct answer for across AB? Across AB. Across AB. See, whenever I want across AB, just what you do is connect a circuit here. There is a battery is connected. See, when I connect a battery, this is positive, negative, a battery is connected. Now, these three are appear to be, right? Let me take this is the first one, this is second, this is third one, and so already 1, 2, so already we given the numbers, right? So 1 and 3, 2, 4. So 2, 3, 4 all are in series to each series. Okay. So when these completely series, these are completely in series now. It's completely in a series. Series means what should I get? 1 by C, right? Series. You have to do 1 by C only. 1 by C effective if I want 1 by C plus 1 by C plus 1 by C. How much we are getting? 3 by C, right? Or you directly, most of the students what they'll do? They'll substitute 3 by C. It's not 3 by C, right? So C effective is C by 3. C effective is C by 3, right? This is C by 3. Now one should identify here. Fine. So C effective, this is nothing but completely C by 3 we got. So C by 3 capacitor and C capacitor, both are, how they are, can you tell me? C by 3 and C capacitor, how they are? Series or parallel to each other? Anybody? Series or parallel? Yes, no, boliye. Series or parallel to each other? C by 3 and C. First capacitor across AB and capacitor across this is nothing but we calculated 2, 3 and 4 all are in series to each other. Okay, they are in parallel to each other. Now what I can do, the same thing, reconstruct the diagram. So now see, you are seeing this one and 2, right? Here if I take C, so C is there, here it is C, here it is A and B, A and B. So what we got effective here C by 3 I got, just substitute here C by 3, which is connected to a battery of potential, is connected to a battery of potential positive and negative, which is nothing but potential V. Hope this is clear. Now here these two are in a parallel to each other. Now they are in parallel to each other. Kya formula? C1 plus C2. So C in parallel is equals to C plus C by 3. It's nothing but C in parallel is equals to 3C, 4C by 3. 4C by 3 is the correct answer. Those who got, congratulations. And some student posted already the same answer. So going to give one more question here. So now fourth question, try to make fourth question here, right? So question number 4, fourth question, right? Here one capacitor, 2, okay, here one more capacitor is there, right? Here one more capacitor is there, right? So across AB we want to calculate. So here A and B is there, A and B. Here C, here it is C, this is C, and this is C. Right? Take it as all are 1 microfarads. Otherwise, take 1 microfarads, 1 microfarad, 1 microfarads, and 1 microfarad. Now try to give the answer for this question. Take 1 minute time and solve and tell me. Okay. Now can you tell me 3 and 4? 3 and 4 are in series or parallel? Fast. Text your answers in chat box. 3 and 4 are in series or parallel. Series or parallel. 3 and 4 are in series because there is no battery connected. Try to connect a battery here. There is nothing but battery connected. So this is plus and minus. So these two are in a series. When there is in series, what we can write? Let me take a series. Effective series is C3 C4 divided by C1 plus C2. Now C in the series is equals to C in series 1 into 1 divided by 1 plus 1. Always remember if this type of problems are there. So go towards battery, not start from battery. Go towards battery. That means here right to left. You have to move from right to left like this. So go on solving and move towards the battery. Now see in effective how much you are getting 1 by 2. Now what you do is after getting this one without confusion, you try to modify this circuit. Then it will be nice for you. See now I modifying the circuits. If one, okay, this combinedly I got 3 and 4 one capacitor. That's all. Now here one more capacitor is there. See. So when I modify it, it becomes easy for me. This is nothing but A and B. Now here it is a battery connected like this, a positive and negative. Now you can write the values here. So what are the values? Here already 1 microfarad is there. Here already 1 microfarad is there. So the combination of 3 and 4. 3 and 4 ka combination kya hai? Either 1 by 2 microfarads. Now let me take here again. This is a first one, second one. Now this is third one. Okay. Now can you tell me 2 and 3? 2 and 3 how they are in series or parallel? कुछ बोल सकते हैं क्या? Fast. You can text your answers in 3 and 4. Are there in parallel to each other? So that means here, see, when it is coming, it is distributed into two parts. Charges distributed into two parts. They are in parallel. So 2 and 3 are in parallel. So like this, you have to identify. So when they are in parallel, what I can write? Now C in parallel, we know that C1 plus C2. Here C2 plus C3 I'll be taking. Now C2 plus C3, right? Now C in parallel equal to C2, that is 1 plus 1 by 2. So C in parallel equals to 1 plus 1 by 2. How much it is? कुछ बोल सकते हैं क्या? 2 plus 3 by 2 microfarads. Now again what you have to do? Again what you have to do? You have to convert. Again remodify the circuits. So first one I got. Next here C in series I got. Again try to convert. That means this effective we got it as 3 by 2. Now again remodify the circuit and draw here 5. See first one already like that 1 microfarad is there. So next this combination we got how much? This combination, let me draw here, anywhere you can draw. So this is 3 by 2 into microfarads. Now this is connected to B now. This is connected to A and B. See transformation from here to first to second, then here it is transformed. Hope this is clear. Now can you tell me, now I'll taking this is first one and second one. 1 and 2, 1 and 2 are in series or parallel? कोई बोल सकते हैं क्या? 1 and 2 are in series or parallel? Yeah, most of them texted their answers as a series. Good. They are in a series. When they are in series, let me go with series. So C in series is again C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. Now C in a series is equals to C1. That is 1 into 3 by 2 divided by, I can write 1 plus 3 by 2. Am I right? So now C in series is equals to 3 by 2 divided by in the denominator 2 plus, that is 2 plus 5 by 2. So these two will get cancelled. Then I'll be getting C in series. C in series is 3 by 5. Am I right? Sir, no, 3 by 5 microfarad. Anybody got this answer? Anybody? Yes, no? Boliye. Okay, very good. See here a question. How much? Question number? We can take fifth question. So fifth question. The two capacitors are there. One, first one connected. Same thing like this. Just now, whatever the model we did. First, you should give me the answer, right? So connected. That means total. We have capacitors A and B. Total capacitors 1, 2, 3, 4 capacitors are there. Let me write the values for it. So 12 microfarads. Here are 3 microfarads, and here are 2 microfarads, and here are 20 microfarads. Calculates effective capacitance between A and B. Fast. So take your time and tell me the answer. Only 2 minutes time. 2, 3, 20 and 12. Anybody? You see,